Hi everybody, it's Lynn. I'm in the middle of making a bracelet. I went ahead and did some of it so you can kind of see what we're doing here, but I'll finish it out with you and show you how we're going to turn this cute little thing into a charm bracelet. These are the crystals that we got last month in the Bargain Bead Box, and I've been saving them because I wanted to do something really special with them, and I think I have something figured out. I have here a piece of Rolo chain. I've already cut it to the right length and measured it for my wrist. And what I'm doing is I'm being very careful to make sure that my chain is flat when I put the beads on it. And what I'm doing is I'm skipping every other link that's turned this way. Okay. As you can see here, I've put this one through this link. I skipped that one, put this one through this one. Okay. And I'm being very careful to make sure that I get everything on the right way. In other words, that the loops are all on the same side. So what you do is when make sure your chain is laying just perfect, and then put a bead on a head pin. Now these head pins, excuse me, let me get a drink. Sorry, y'all. These head pins are extremely strong, so I don't feel the need a wrapped loop. So I'm going to skip this link. Let me bring that down. I'm coming through this link. I'm skipping this one. See, I'm holding my chain flat, and I'm going to come up through this one, add another bead on this side, like that, and then we're going to do a simple loop. Just turning my wire all the way to the right-hand side. Now, the way I measure for my simple loops is I hold it with my finger like this, and I know that if I cut, like have my cutters up against my nail and cut right there, I'm giving myself what the perfect length for me to do a wrapped loop. Now, not wrapped loop, simple loop. Simple loops take practice. What you do is you get it flush with your round nose pliers and roll it towards you. Then turn your wrist over and continue to roll. And you may have to kink it a little more, but just continue to roll until you bring it down and it touches your wire. Then you've got your loop. Okay? Well, let's do another one. Okay. This one is in this link right here. We want to skip this link and come through this link. And then we'll put another bead on. I'm going to grab it right at the top. Just give yourself enough room so you don't crack the bead. And then bend it all the way to the right. Cut it to the right length. That magnet clasp, I shouldn't have put the clasp on, I already put it on. Put your round nose pliers flush at the end and roll towards you. Or, well, that's how I do it. Just keep rolling till you get it completely closed, like that. Okay? All right, guys. Now we have all of our beads on like that. I'm going to close that clasp so I can work with it. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take these little charms. I have a bunch of butterfly charms here. And what I've done here is I've opened the loop and inserted two butterflies back to back. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to open my loop. Put one butterfly on one way and put another one on with its back to that one, and then close the loop. Okay, and that's what it's going to look like. So that's what we're going to do all the way around this. And then I'm going to look at it and see if we might want to put another bead in the link that I skipped. So I'm going to go off screen and put all these butterflies on, and then I'll come back and we'll look at possibly adding more beads, okay? All right, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I finished putting our butterflies on, and this is what it looks like. Isn't that cute? I really like it. When I went and looked at it to see if we wanted to add more beads, if I put more beads in here in the link that we skipped, this is gonna, it won't work. It's just gonna be too crowded and too full. But anyway, I am really happy with how this came out. I've never done this before. I don't know what made me think of it, but um, these little butterflies came from Temu. You could use any kind of charm you wanted to. Now, these are very, very light. They're not, like certainly not TerraCast or anything like that. But the way we're using them here, they're not going to get beat up, I don't think. And if they do, no big deal. We can always reuse the beads, make something else out of it. But that's how it came out, you guys. And like I said, I'm really happy with it. But you could do this with any bead, and you could do it with any chain. It's just that Rolo is so easy because it's so easy to see how the links are laying. And that's why I decided to choose the Rolo chain. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to jump off of here and figure out what else we can do. And I'll see you on the next video, okay? By the way, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.